All glory and honor give to Mudimo, the creator of all things. My name is Brother Moapare, and I welcome you to my channel. And greetings to all of you, my Bantu brothers and sisters. Okay, all right, in today's lesson, we want to look at the true holy days. Okay, I want to impress upon your mind that, even among the days God had set apart, you know, holy days, okay, and unholy days, okay. And the heathen who sought to change times and laws, okay, trying to stop, the works of the Lord, but in vain, have tried to, put up labels. And that is why we have what is called the Gregorian calendar. Okay, so I would like you to revisit the videos, part 1 up to 5, that I have previously uploaded. They are titled The Set Laws, bracket, Sabbath, and the Laws of the Lord. Okay, so this is part 1 to part 5. Okay, so if you look at this Gregorian calendar, okay, excuse me, we want to look at February. Okay, this February, you notice that it ends at 28, but in Enoch's calendar, okay, in the true Tswana Soto calendar, February is the 6th month, okay, and February is supposed to have 31 days, okay. So in order to convert the Enoch's calendar to, or in order to convert the Gregorian calendar to Enoch's calendar, if February is ending at 28, then you have to understand that you add 3 more days. So these 3 more days will always be leading you to the true Sabbath. Okay, it's just like if somebody says, no, I'm gonna use A, B, C, D, okay, and changing A, B, C, D from 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these are characters. Okay, so because characters are constant. Okay, so even if you say, okay, it's A, it's 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4. These are characters. You seek to change, but you haven't really done anything. Okay, so now that is why I'm saying that when you look at the seasons, who can change the seasons? So that is why when God puts a line, nobody can cross it. That's why when the Most High is saying, I'm opening the door, nobody can shut it. I'm closing the door, okay, nobody can open it, okay. If the Most High blesses you as an individual, no one can take away that blessing. That is why inheritance is the most greatest of all blessings. Why? Because it is only you who can forfeit it. Nobody can take up your inheritance. Okay, if you are blessed with the gift of beauty, even if I try to put acid water, it may temporarily tarnish your face, but you shall be restored back to that beauty, and even perhaps even more, much more. Okay, think about Job and others. All right, anyway, let me get back to the lesson. So now, so February is supposed to be the 28th. According to our enemies, the Edomites have changed it, and they say it ends at 28, but it has to be 29, 30, 31st. Okay, so this will be March the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. So it has to be then ending. You can see that it's in alignment with Friday evening at 6 p.m. becomes the Sabbath day. Okay, so this is how you convert the Gregorian calendar to Enoch's calendar. Okay. Now, if you notice that I celebrated last week when the new season, okay, this was autumn, okay. This is what is called autumn, okay. Letlafula kana ditlafula. It's referring to the cows that they will graze because there's been this is the second rains now, okay, and this is the season where grass is greener and is bigger, so then this is when the celebration is. Okay, if you revisit Jubilees chapter 6 verse 23 to 35 says, and on the new moon of the first month, and on the new moon of the fourth month, and on the new moon of the seventh month, and on the new moon of the 10th month are the days of remembrance and the days of the seasons in the 4 seasons of the year. These are written and ordained as a testimony forever. Okay, so I want you to go and read Jubilees chapter, this chapters, because this were ordained. Okay, and so March is the 7th month. September is the new year. Okay, September the 1st is the new year. According to Enoch's calendar, but because we have to always add 3 more days, so probably it was September the 3rd. That was in alignment with the Sabbath day. So now the feasts, okay, have not been abolished. Okay, the feast and the Sabbaths are the signs and are there, okay, as a sign, and there are statutes. Okay, we call them statutes, because they are meant to be forever and ever, right? Okay, so now these were not abolished, but the priests were taken away and the prophets were taken away, okay, and if you like, to some extent, the offerings, because if there is no priest, your offerings, whom are you going to give that? But if you think about the tithes, okay, and the fact that we are to marry our cousins, okay, if you marry your uncles, daughters, and you are marrying your cousins, so according to our tradition, you will then give what is called the tlhogo. So that is those tithes. You are giving offerings to that. That is why the question is asked. I mean, if you about love. Why would you say you love God whom you cannot see, but hateth, your neighbor whom you can see? So this is to do with our family, setup of the Tswana, Sotho, Bantu, setup. So now that is why it's called Masori or Ditlhogo, okay, or Suhuba. And normally this is where normally even the kings come about, where you also give tithes to the kings. Okay, all right. Okay, let me go back to that. So I celebrated last week from Friday evening at 6 p.m. to the rest of the following day, Saturday, and up to 6 p.m. So this was a celebration giving gratitude to the new season, autumn. Okay, this is that. Okay, so so you can see here then that February. Okay, so this was February. Okay, so this is the season of where we celebrated um, the autumn. Okay, so now today, if you look at today is the I want you to see this. So today is the it will be the Day of Atonement. Okay, so today evening at 6 p.m. it becomes a continuation of the Day of Atonement. Okay, so if you read Leviticus chapter 16 verses 29 to 31, it says, "And this shall be a statute forever unto you, that in the 7th month, on the 10th day of the month, ye shall afflict your souls, and do no work at all, whether it be one of your own country or a stranger that sojourneth among you. For on that day shall the priest make an atonement for you, to cleanse you, that ye may be clean from all your sins before the Lord. It shall be a Sabbath of rest unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls by a statute forever." Okay, so this is one day in a year where now the opportunity to fast, okay, is given. Okay, I want you to see, this is Enoch's calendar. Okay, I want you to see Enoch's calendar. Okay, maybe let me put it this way. I don't know whether you will be able to have a look at this. Okay, this is Enoch's calendar. Okay, so now if you look at the 7th month, okay, so this is divided into three quarters. Okay, so this is you have September, October, November. This constitute the first quarter, and then December, January, February, the second quarter, and then March, April, what am I saying? May, this is the third quarter, and then June, July, August. Okay, there are 4 quarters. Okay, so now if you look at the this is the first day. Okay, the first day was a Sunday. Okay, so this was the first day. Okay, if you see that one there, right? And then you have the second day, the third day, and then you have the fourth, the fifth, sixth. On a Saturday, it was the 7th day. Okay, so this was the day of rest. Okay, so now if you look at the first month, which is September, okay, so we've already gone past September, right? And then the 4th month and the 7th month. So if you look at the 7th month, so we are learning that on the 10th day, okay, excuse me. So according to Enoch's calendar, the 10th day will be a third day. Okay, and remember that when the atonement happened, it was in the middle of the week. Okay, so it was in the middle of the week. So the 10th, according to the true calendar of Enoch, it is the middle of the week. Okay, so that is why I've highlighted it on there as the 10th. Okay, so now this is what I was speaking about, that this is the it is the Day of Atonement. So if you look at where we go back to Gregorian calendar, we are saying that okay, what are we saying? We are saying that from February, it's the 6th month, okay, and then it's supposed to be ending with 31 days, okay. So when we say the 1st of March, it's actually the 29th of February. When we say the 2nd of March, it's actually the 30th of February. When we say the 3rd of March, it's actually the 31st of February, okay. So we are converting it to Enoch's calendar. So then the 4th becomes what? The 4th becomes the 1st of the 7th month. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right, sorry for the counting like this. So remember that the day actually starts when? At 6 p.m. So the day starts at 6 p.m. Okay. So if the day starts at 6 p.m., that therefore means that okay, we are saying on Friday, the 6 p.m. starts the Sabbath day. Okay, so that's it starts the day if you like. But normally, according to the scriptures, the day is from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So, but because we are accustomed to learning that the 24 hours constitute the day, so that is why I'm trying to explain it in this simplicity. Okay, so now when you then understand that on the 3rd at 6 p.m., okay, starts the 24-hour, what we call day, okay, so that we can just be simple and understand each other. So you then start counting from 6 p.m. So you count the days. Okay, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Um, so this is 9. So on the ninth day at 6 p.m., then you start the fasting. Okay, this will be a Saturday at 6 p.m., right? So if you look at what the scriptures are saying, if we get into the Day of Atonement, the Lord speaks that, okay, in Leviticus 16, verses 29 to 31. He talks about on the 7th day. Let me just read, Leviticus 23, verses 27 to 32. Also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. And whatsoever soul it be that doth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generation. In all your dwellings it shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your soul in the 9th day of the month at evening. Okay, from evening unto evening shall ye celebrate your Sabbaths. Okay, so that is why I bring you to this the Day of Atonement. That is why I'm counting from evening to evening. So if you count from Friday evening, okay, to another evening, that's a Sabbath. So we are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9th. Okay, so on today it's the 9th day, but then the atonement will then start from the Saturday evening at 6 p.m. That is where we will now start our fasting. Okay, so when he says that afflicting your soul, it basically means you are fasting. Okay, I hope this is quite clear. And so if you look also at the next equinox. Okay, so if you look at next week, because this is the 7th day, we will be having the Feast of Ingathering. So they will be starting from this Friday. From then you count from it's supposed to then be if you from 17th to the 24th or 18th to the 24th. This whole week is supposed to be the feasts of ingathering. Okay, so where we will be celebrating this is equinox. Okay, where the hours of the day is equals to the hours of the evening, and this happens in two parts in a year. It starts in the first year, first month of the year, which is September, and it's also in March. Okay, so I hope this was clear for you, my brothers and sisters. So if you look at then Enoch's calendar, so it was in the middle of, the atonement was in the middle of the week, okay, on the 10th year. And notice that on the 10th year, it corresponds with the Sabbath day. So, and then next week, we will continue the Feast of Ingathering. So, where we are looking at this. That is what we are having, dikgafela. Okay, that is a Setswana word for first fruits, dikgafela. These are the feasts but just check out those. I speak in more detail, set feasts, okay, or Sabbath in the day of the Lord. So I just wanted to share this video so that my brothers and sisters out there can be blessed as myself, as we strive to keep the commandments and the statutes of the Most High. Okay, thank you very much. My name is Brother Moapare. I hope that you are having a lovely uh, day of rest. Okay, we have learned previously that this is the day of the Lord is the same as meaning the second day, second coming of the Lord is going to be exactly also in alignment with the what we call the Sabbath day or the day of rest. It is also His name. I'm Lord also of the Sabbath. So the day of rest, let's bola, or it's a day of law, or it's a day of rest, or it's a day um, of manna, if you like. Manno. Okay, so this is a day of the man, okay, if you like. Okay, his name is man, okay. His son is son of man, okay. So this man is also, we are saying this man is also, what? It's the name of the Most High. It is also the day of man, when men come. Remember the parable when he says that the second coming is like unto a strong man who cometh into the house, lest he binds up first, the weaker man, and then he will be able to then take over that house. Okay, so we are having kingdoms that are bullying us in our own homes, houses, right, in our own world. So as he binds them first, he binds the chairs first, okay, and then this is where now he's going to gather the burn the true grains, okay, and then he will bend the chest, and then he will rescue the grains and all that, right? Okay, so anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share this with you so that you can see Enoch's calendar. Okay, so this is Enoch's calendar, my brothers and sisters, right? Okay, so all right, till next time, cheers.